Okay, hi all, good evening. So this is the ad hoc question which is asked today. Write a SQL query uh, to find the country with the highest internet users in each region. So this is the data. First of all, let me create the table. Let me draw this first. Hope my voice is audible and the screen is visible to everyone.
Yes.
Okay, so always whenever you try to solve any SQL question, Uh, try to understand the data first. Maybe you can spend 10 seconds or 20 seconds to understand the data. What happens when I ask questions related to SQL in an interview, I have noticed that the candidates directly they will start writing SQL queries. They will not bother to understand the data. What I mean from understanding the data, like look into it. Try to understand what data is trying to speak. Okay. So when you look into this data, you will get an idea. Okay, oh, here we have country and we have a region. It means if I will sort this here, so like we have Africa region, it has some countries, right? Then for America, we have three countries. For Asia, I have few countries. For Europe, I have few countries. So see, just in 5 to 10 seconds, I got an idea. Okay, the entire data is divided among regions. And for each and every region, there are few countries allocated. And then for each country, we have the total population, and out of it, what is the internet users, right? So we got a fair idea. Yo, data is about the region. Within each region, we have few countries, their population, and then the internet users. Okay, so we can tell here that the internet users is a subset of population. This set and subset are used when you create machine learning models. It is very useful there. Anyway, I'm not going into that detail now. So now this is all about the data. And actually, this assignment, this question which I have given you an assignment, this is one of the question from a real-time project I worked long back. So this is just a prototype of it I have created for you. Okay. So let's try to understand what is the question. So this is the question. You have to find a country with the highest internet users in each region. Whenever you are trying to solve any question and if it appears to be complicated, okay, so I'm giving you a trick. I used to do this when I was learning SQL. So forget about SQL for the time being. Okay, suppose you have to solve this without the help of SQL, or let's say you have to solve it manually. Then how you will solve it? Okay, forget about SQL. Suppose we have to solve this question manually, then how I will solve it? So I have to find the country with the highest internet users in each and every region, right? So how many regions we have? See, I'm not talking about SQL now. Forget about it. Okay. First of all, let's sorry. Let's try to solve it manually. So what all regions we have? We have Africa,
Africa.
then we have America, and then we have Asia and Europe. Okay. So one thing is clear here. I have data for these four regions, correct? Maybe we can have other regions as well. Okay. So I have these four regions. So now as per the question, they're asking us to fetch that particular country where they have the highest internet users. So if I'm considering Africa, so in Africa, this is the data of Africa. So now here I have to find which country has the highest internet users. So what I will do, this column is giving me the internet users for each and every country. So first of all, I will check out of this, which is the maximum number. Correct, no? If manually I have to do, I will do in this way only. Like I will check which one is the highest here. So I think this is the highest, right? So this is for Algeria. Then I will mark, okay, Algeria is the Algeria. country is the highest internet users in Africa? Correct, no? Manually, if we have to do, we will do in this way, correct? Similarly, if I have to check for America, so I will select here, okay, this is the rate of America. Now in America, this is the list of internet users. So out of these three numbers, one thing is clear, okay, this is the maximum out of these three. Now this corresponds to Canada. It means Canada is the highest internet users in America. Similarly, I can check for Asia, I can check for Europe. So first of all, the question is clear to everyone. You understood now what is the question?
Yes.
Okay. So this was related to one of the telecom project in which I was working. Okay. And the company stakeholders, they wanted to understand, okay, in which region uh, the country has the highest internet users so that they can expand their business there. Okay. And again, like if we'll go into the world of cloud, okay, so when they have the data centers, so they do all these calculations and then they uh, keep the data centers. Now, so many other business scenarios are there where they use this type of information. Okay, so I hope question is clear to everyone. Okay, now manually we understood how to solve it. Okay, now the thing is how we can solve it with the help of SQL query. There are multiple approaches, multiple solutions are there. So we'll see like what all ways are there we can solve it. And I have told multiple times whenever you solve any question, so don't be under this assumption or perception, okay, just anyhow I should get a solution. No, do research on that question. If you're able to solve it using one technique, think, okay, can I solve it using any other approach? Okay. So if you're able to solve it using aggregate function, think, can I solve this using window function? Okay. So you should not be satisfied only with one solution. Okay. We'll look into it. Uh, how many solutions are possible? So first of all, I have to find the maximum internet users for each and every region. For Africa, what is the maximum internet user? For America, what is the maximum internet user? For Asia, what is the maximum internet user? And similarly for Europe, what is the maximum internet user? So for this, what I have to do, I have to create buckets. One bucket for Africa, one bucket for America, one bucket for Asia, one bucket for Europe. Now, which keyword in SQL is used to create buckets?
Group by.
Group by, right? Very good. Must go like this, okay? Step by step. And don't be in a hurry whenever you are solving any question. Okay. So first of all, I will create buckets. So group by is used to create buckets. So I will execute this query. I got the buckets, one for Africa, one for America, one for Asia, one for Europe. This is clear to everyone, right? Okay. Now for each and every region, now I have to find the maximum internet users. So, like we have max keyword in SQL, which can give me the maximum internet users. Now, because we have created the bucket, so it will find the maximum internet users separately for each and every region. Correct, no? Or maybe if you want to give some alias, you can write as maximum internet users or whatever name you want, you can give your wish. You know this, correct? So this is the query. Let me execute. So this is the query and here is your output. So here just I have derived the maximum internet users for each and every region, correct? So first of all, confirm me, is this query clear? You understood this? Why I'm not explaining this query because I have already covered this in each and every batch, but still if anyone wants to know okay, how this query is getting executed, you can tell me. I'll be more than happy to explain. Is this clear?
Yes. This is clear.
Clear? Okay. I'm not sure how many of you remember, but quickly I will cover it. So first of all, which keyword will be executed here? Tell me quickly.
From world.
From word, very good. First of all, from keyword is executed. So first of all, from will be executed. SQL will take a copy of the world table. You all know this, correct? Always analyze your query. Okay. Enjoy your query. Don't take it as a burden here. Yaar, anyhow, write a query or फिर इसे छुटकारा पाओ. नहीं. Enjoy your query. From world. So this is the world table. After from, which keyword will be executed?
Group by
Group
region.
by. Very good. What is the task of group by?
Create unique buckets.
Will create unique buckets. So what all buckets you will get? One bucket for Africa, one bucket for America, one bucket for Asia, and one bucket for Europe. So group by creates buckets. So I will get this 4 unique buckets. So after group by, if you remember, I have taught you, engine will check for the aggregate function. So do you have aggregate function in this query?
Yeah, max.
Yes, we have this max aggregate function. So this will be executed. And when you have aggregate function in query, engine performs 2 steps. One is the segregation of data, and then step 2 is aggregation of data. So the data will be segregated. You want maximum of internet users. So internet users will be segregated first of all within each bucket. So Africa, you will get this segregation. For America, the data will be segregated here. For Asia, data will be segregated here. For Europe, data will be segregated here. Okay, segregation of data is over. Then aggregation, you're using max aggregate keyword. So engine will check what is the maximum value here. So for Africa, maximum is this one. So this will be selected. For America, this is the max value. For Asia, this is the maximum value. For Europe, this is the maximum value, correct? And then finally, engine has displayed each and every bucket, Africa, America, Asia, Europe, with the corresponding maximum values. I hope this query is clear to everyone now, right? यहाँ तक clear है? Yeah. Okay. Now, next step is we derive the maximum internet users within each and every region. But as per the question, they're not asking the value. They're asking that for this particular region, let's say Africa, in which country we have this maximum value, right? Again, go with the manual step. If I will ask you, okay, for Africa, tell me which country has this value. What you will do? You will check Africa here, and then you will search where is this value. Correct now? And then you will search it. You will stop here. Tell me this is the value, and we will pick the corresponding country. This is how you will do. Correct? So for
Yes.
this, what I will do, I will keep this first of all in a CT with CT1 as. So now what I'm trying to do, so now select a star from CT1. So it means now in this CT1 table, I have this data, right? So I kept this output in this CT1. So it means now this data has been stored in a temporary table CT1. You might be thinking why I'm using CT1 to store this. I will explain that. Now, what I will do, first of all, let me explain you my strategy. So now in CT1, I have the maximum internet users for each and every region. But as per the question, I have to find a corresponding country. So now what I will do, I will join this. 1 minute. I will join, yeah, I will join this CT1 and world table, okay, based on region and this one, max internet users from CT1 with the internet users from the world. So literally, I'm checking where I can find this combination in this world table, right? That is why I will join CT1 with the world table based on the region of this table CT1 with this region of world, maximum internet users of CT1 with the internet users of world. Okay. And then from this, I can derive the country. That's all. The question is completed here. So let's say CT1 I will give alias as A. So I will write A dot region, my A dot max internet users. I will join with world table. Let me give alias B on A dot region equals to B dot region and A dot max internet users equals to B dot internet users. Okay, 1 minute. And from table B, that is world table, I can extract this column, country, region, population, internet users. Later point of time, I will remove the columns which we don't want. But on the safer side, I'm just pulling all the columns from both the tables. And if you remember, I have taught this in your batch key, when you're just starting with joins. And if you don't know which column to fetch and which column you have to ignore, so just fetch all the columns from both the tables. And then once you have the output, then you can remove the columns which you don't want. So now see, I'm executing this query. So now see, for each and every region, Europe, okay, let me keep it here. So this is your query. And this is the output, right? So what is happening here? So first of all, this query will be executed and the output of this will be saved in CT1, which is nothing but this data, correct? Then here I'm joining CT1 alias A with world table, which is alias B, okay? On A dot region equals to B dot region, it means this column will be joined with this column, and maximum internet users, uh, this will be joined with this one. Okay, so this two will be joined. Now you know like how the inner join works. So it will start with Africa. It will search where is the Africa. So here you have Africa, but it will search for this particular value as well. So this combination you will get. Engine will stop here, correct? And now you're telling you want to pull A dot region, A dot max internet users. So this two column will be extracted. So you have this here. And then from world B, country, region, population, internet users. So literally I'm fetching all the columns from both the tables. So we have country, region, population, internet users. So for region Europe, this is the maximum internet users. For country Albania. But as per question, you want this region and you want this country, right? For Asia, Afghanistan has the maximum internet users. America, you have Canada. Africa, you have Algeria. So it means I need this column and this column only, correct? So then you can remove all of the columns from the select. Is this clear?
Hi, Tanya.
Have you understood this? Yeah, I tell you.
Actually, I just started learning SQL actually, and till
Mhm.
now, count part two. I mean, aggregate. I have just doing the assignment and learning. I haven't
Okay,
touched
okay.
this join. I'm getting confused in
Oh,
join
okay,
part
okay.
actually. That's why.
Joined, you have not gone through the joins recording?
Not yet. That's why I'm trying to
Oh.
solve this using
Mhm.
aggregate, but I'm just trying
Mhm.
to, I mean,
Mhm.
understand this join now, but getting confused.
Mhm. Actually, that is why what I have done from the last few batches, I changed the format. Like before starting aggregate function, no, I cover joins. Just I will teach count group by, and after that I will jump to joins, and then I will come back to this aggregate function because I have noticed many uh, participants are struggling because of this. Okay, so joins you have not revised. CT, have you gone through the CT recording?
Yes, CT and
Okay,
subquery done.
okay. Let me explain. Okay, I will try to explain you. So let's suppose I am explaining the joins. तो चलो ठीक है, let's try to understand. Forget about it if you don't know, okay? I will try to explain you. Okay, this is easy only, you can understand it, okay? So we have
Yeah.
CT1, CT you know, right? Correct?
Yes, yes, CTI.
So the output of this query will be saved in this CT1 table. This is your CT1 table, okay? Now, world table is your main table, original table. This is world table. I've written CT1A. It means here I'm referring CT1 table as A. When you will go through the recording now, you will understand why we are referring this. Because if I will start explaining that now, it will become, we will deviate a little bit from the topic, but I will try to explain that. So CT1 table I'm referring by A, world table I'm referring by B. Okay, actually the reason is, see, region column is present in both the tables. No, region column is present in CT1, region column is present in world as well, right? And I'm joining both the tables. So what happens, the SQL engine gets confused because the region column is present in both the tables. So that is why, to segregate it or differentiate it, we represent table by alias, like CT1 I'm representing by A, world table I'm representing by B. But you have full freedom, you can represent by any other character as well. Suppose CT1 you can represent by C, world you can represent by D, or any other character it is allowed. So CT1, if I'm representing by A, so this region will become A dot region. Okay, and this all will happen in the temporary memory. So this will be A dot max internet users. Okay. Similarly, this world B, so this country will be B dot country. Region will be B dot region. So, Apnali, you have gone, you have attended that Python, right?
Yes, yes, I have attended
Okay,
Python.
okay. ठीक है. So, so this is B dot population, B dot internet users. So in temporary memory, SQL engine will mark it. Now what will happen here? Joining CT1 with world, and this is known as join condition. After on whatever I have written now, so this is known as joining condition. So what will happen? So engine will start with this CT1 table. It will pick first record, that is region is Africa, and maximum internet users is this value. So joining condition means engine will take this Africa and it will search this in this B dot region, because I have written A dot region equals to B dot region. So the first record the region is Africa. It will search Africa here. But here in on you have two conditions. No, this is another condition as well. Then the engine will pick this max internet users and it will search this in the internet users. So in all these records, engine will check where it can find this two combination. Okay. So if you see in like this is the purely coincidence in the first record itself, you have both the values, correct? So this is Africa and this is internet users, right? You found this value. So for this particular record, we found this combination here. So what will happen? Engine will make a copy here. If for this record, we got this data. Okay. So then similarly, it will search this combination in all the records actually, but you will never find this combination in any other records. Is this clear? Swapnali, is this clear?
Uh,
Yes, this is
Tanvi,
clear.
I have a one
Ah,
question.
yeah, Tulika.
So why
Oh,
you have done the join based upon the aggregate function? Why you have not taken like, because there are two common things, right? Between the
hmm,
CT and the world main table, we have a country
hmm,
and the region, like the region only. Okay. So
hmm, hmm,
uh, okay, the country is not there in the CTA. That's why you have taken the max as
hmm.
a joint condition again.
Right. We have to fetch country, no, for each and every region where we have the maximum internet user, right? But the
Then
country is
why?
present in world table. Hmm.
All right. So then why you have not taken the country column in the CTA?
Good question. I used to get this question in each and every batch. Valid question. Let me complete this. I will come back to your question. I will explain that. Valid question. I will come to it. Okay.
Okay.
Valid question. Kavita is asking कि Tanvir ठीक है. You executed this query. You got the maximum internet users for each and every region. Now, as per the question, Tanvir, we need country as well. So why directly you are not keeping a country here? So like select region, comma country, comma maximum internet users. So why all this drama of creating a city and joining and all those things? So directly, Tanvir, you can write country here, no? This is what you're asking, Kavita, right?
Right, Tanvir.
Okay, I will come to that. Okay, good question. I will come to that. First, let me explain this. So, Swapnali, is this clear? This step is
Yes,
clear.
clear. Yes.
Okay.
One question here. Which joint
Yeah.
this one we are using?
This is inner join. This is inner join. If I'm if I'm just writing join, this will be an inner join. Okay, if I'm just writing join, it will be inner join. So when you will go through the recording of the joins, no Swapnali, I think it will be of approx 5 to 6 hours. We have discussed only joins. You will get a very good idea. Okay, so it's not possible
Yeah.
in this short session I can explain all the scenarios, but
Yeah.
go through
I
that, you
will.
will
I will
understand
go
it.
through
Okay.
that. Correct.
Yeah. Okay. So for this combination, you got this combination here. So that will be selected and this will be kept in the temporary memory. Then the engine will go to the next record. Now it will search this combination. Okay. So region is America and this is the maximum internet user. It will start searching for this. Let me change the color. So now America, this is America, and this value is here. So this record will be selected, which is satisfying both the conditions. So for this, uh, you will get this combination. Okay. So then similarly, it will check Asia this and 1 minute. So Apnali, are you understanding or not? Is
Yes.
this
Yes.
clear?
Getting. Yes.
So then for Asia, similarly, engine will search where is the region Asia and this particular value. So it will find it here. This is the value, right? It will find it here. It will highlight and it will take it in the temporary memory. Okay. So then this combination will be in the temporary memory. And the last, similarly, for Europe, I think it will pick this value. Correct. Okay. So this is how the join works. It will keep this in the temporary memory. Now, as per the question, you just want region and country. So you can remove all these columns. That is what I was telling. You can remove all these columns which you don't want from here. Now execute it. You will get the region along with the country. Like Europe has this value. So in Europe, Albania is the maximum internet user. Similarly for Asia, America, and Africa. Okay, so this is one solution with the help of aggregate function and CT. You can also solve this using window function. I will come to that. But before that, let me answer the question which Kavita has asked. Okay, before that, is this solution clear?
Yes.
Is this solution clear to everyone? Okay. Now, Kavita has asked a very valid question. Is the question clear to everyone what Kavita has asked? क्वेश्चन क्लियर है सबको कविता ने क्या पूछा
Yes.
कविता asked कि Tanvir when you executed this query so you are showing the maximum internet users for each and every region. Now as per the question we need country as well, right? So it means for each and every region Tanvir we have to display the country which has this maximum internet users. So why not Tanvir directly you're writing here country in this query, right? Okay, okay, good solution, a good approach. So she's asking me to just write country here and I will get country. अरे यार, ठीक है, चलो. If you remember rule number 1, which I taught you in group by, okay, whatever columns you have in select, all the columns must be present in group by as well. And in each and every batch, I have covered this and I have given the reason as well. Why is it so? Okay. So if you will, like suppose in select, I have region and country. So I have to give both region and country. If I will remove country, so this query will throw error message. I'm not sure how many of you remember this, but this was covered in each and every batch. Okay. Or suppose if
Yes.
I will write only country, So even then this will throw error message because in select you have region as well and you have not added region in the group by. So literally speaking, whatever you have in select that must be in group by. This was the rule number 1 which I have covered in each and every batch. So in a Snowflake, if you will work or if anyone is working, they have a feature, very good and cool feature. I really like it. So in group by, you don't have to write each and every column. You just write group by all. So Snowflake has that intelligence. It will understand, oh, Tanvir is telling all means whatever is present in select, everything Tanvir wants to consider here. Okay, so you don't have to bother about writing what all columns you have in select. So I really like it, but this is present in Snowflake only. Okay, so this is fine, but I had one more suggestion to the engineers who are working on the database. I'm not sure there must be some reason, but I was thinking, why we have to write group by? Means they should give this intelligence to the SQL engine because if you're using columns and you have aggregate function, so group by is mandatory, right? Without group by, suppose if I'm not writing group by, if I'm just executing this, it will throw error message. So it's by default, group by has to be there. So why not they are giving this, injecting this intelligence to the database? If someone is writing some columns and the aggregate function, so group by should be given by default. No need for the user to write it explicitly. I'm not sure there must be some reason. It was just my thought. Anyway, coming back to this question. So based on that, we have to write select group by region, comma, country. Okay, so this is what Kavita is suggesting me. Tanvir, you can execute this query. So here you can get each and every region along with country and the maximum internet user. I will not execute this query. First, let's analyze it. Okay. इसको ना पहले analyze करते हैं. Okay. So which keyword will be executed first?
From
And I need response from everyone. Okay, this is a very interesting scenario. So first of all, from will be executed. If you remember the SQL order of execution. Okay, so first of all, from will be executed from world. So Indian will take a copy of the world table. So this is our world table. I hope you all remember this. So here after world table. Okay. Now after from which keyword will be executed?
group by
After from group by will be executed. Okay, what is the task of group by? Why everyone is not responding here? You all are understanding या फिर कुछ gap है? Remember, right? What is the task of group by?
like create unique
Hmm.
buckets.
It will create unique buckets. So now it will create unique buckets based on the combination of region and country, no? Correct?
Yes.
So can you tell me the buckets now based on the region and country? So Africa uh, with Algeria.
Algeria.
I will get one bucket for this. You all agree?
Yes.
Kavita, do you agree?
Yeah.
Anna? Okay, then for Africa and Bulgaria, will you get one bucket? You will get one bucket for this as well. Do you agree? Because here you are creating buckets based on the combination of region and country. So Africa, Algeria is one combination. Africa, Bulgaria is another combination, which is different. So you will get one bucket for this and one bucket for this. Similarly, you will get one bucket for this country. Burkina Faso. And there you have. So you will get one bucket here. Then you will get one bucket for Africa. And you have this Burundi, okay? So similarly, you will get one for Africa, Cambodia, Africa, Cayman Islands, Africa, Central Africa. You all agree? Then you will get one bucket for America, Brazil, America, Cameroon, America, Canada,
Okay.
then Asia, Afghanistan, Asia, Azerbaijan, Asia, British Virginia, Asia, this Cabo Verde, Europe, Albania, Europe, Brunei. You all agree you will get all these buckets. If it is not clear, tell me. I will try to explain again. Okay, let me show you this. See, from this query, I'm removing this max. Check. Are you getting those buckets or not? Take a look. Are you getting all those buckets? Correct?
Yes.
So now what will happen? Okay, so you created the buckets. You will get all those such buckets. So literally speaking, you will get one bucket for each and every combination, right? Then you have this aggregate function max. You know, like if you have aggregate function, then two steps will be executed. One is the segregation of data. Where is that here? I've written. Okay. One is the segregation of data. And the another is aggregation of data. So Africa, Algeria, if you will segregate, what you will get? You have only internet users. So this will be the only value here. For Africa, Bulgaria, you will get this value because you have only one value. Africa, Burkina Faso, you will get this value. Similarly, you will get this value. Similarly, you will get value for each and every such combinations. Kavita, is this clear?
Yeah, Tanu.
Now, then on top of it, you have to find aggregate. It means max. So here you have only one value. So this will be the max only, right? So what will happen when I will execute the complete query? So you will get each and every combination and same internet users. So actually this query will give you the maximum internet users for the combination of this. For Africa, Algeria, this value, which doesn't make sense because you have only single record for each and everything. Now see, I'm executing this query. So you're getting this, right? Correct? But this was not the question, no. As per the question, you have to find the maximum internet users for each and every region. But here what we derived? We have taken the combination of each region and country, and for that we found the maximum internet users. Is that clear? Which is nothing but the same value I'm getting, which was present here. Hope it is clear. So that is
Yes.
why this query will not suffice the
Can you
requirement.
repeat last point earlier?
See, like here, what is happening? We are trying to derive the maximum internet users for the combination of this. Okay, 1 minute. Let me just tweak this data a little bit to make you understand in a better way. Just a minute. See, like Afghanistan, Asia, this is the maximum internet users, है ना? Therefore, now what I will do, I will insert one more record. Okay, देखना आप difference. And now suppose here the value is just this value. Okay. Okay. So now if you will check the world table, so I have this output. I have this output. Let me sort it. So now if you see for Asia, so I have two records for Afghanistan. No, you please check it. This is the one record for Afghanistan, and this is another record for Afghanistan, correct? Intentionally, I have added two records with the different values of internet users, right? Now see, I am executing this query, this one. Okay, now check the output. Now just tell me one thing. I have a question for you all. Tell me one thing. Okay, in this region, Asia, why I'm getting only one record for Afghanistan when I executed this query? Why only one record? Here I was having two records now, but in the output for this query, why I'm getting only one record?
Because
Maximum.
Rubai
In the
will
bucket,
get a distinct
Hmm.
bucket value based on the combination of this.
No, see, it is creating distinct buckets. I agree. So what will happen? It will create one bucket for Asia, Afghanistan as well here, right?
Yes.
Correct? No. Okay. And similarly, it will create buckets for 1 minute here. It will create buckets for Asia, Azerbaijan, Asia, British Virgin, Asia, Cabo, and all those things, right? But when the
Yes.
segregation will happen for Asia, Afghanistan, you have these two values, correct?
Yes.
Now, out of these two values, engine will check which one is maximum. So this is
Yes.
maximum. So this will be selected. That is why it is getting displayed here. So the meaning of this query is you are telling SQL engine that for the combination of region and country, tell me which one is maximum. Okay. So for Asia, Afghanistan combination, this one is maximum. That is why it is showing you this. So this query will show you each and every region and country, and for that particular combination, what is the maximum value? Are you understanding this point? So that is what this query will give you. But the question was for each and every region, give me the maximum uh, uh, country with the maximum internet users. Is it clear or it's not clear? I will try to explain with the help of another example if it is not clear.
So basically, if in the question it is mentioned like in each country and region, then this query is correct, right?
Then this
Right?
you can use. Yeah, then you can use this one. But here they were asking for each region, give me the country with the maximum internet users. So then you cannot use this one. Is this clear?
Yes.
So Tanvir, yeah,
Hmm,
this is
hmm,
clear
hmm,
regarding this question. But they have asked
hmm,
each region, right? Not each
hmm.
country. But then
Each region.
how each
Hmm,
region, right? So, but
hmm.
how they want the country then? Like in the question then.
So that is why what I have done, first of all, in this
In
Hmm.
query,
question, they want just to
I
display the country, not bifurcation based on the country. That's what.
1 minute,
Hmm.
let me explain. So here what I have done for each region, first of all, I derive maximum value. कि अफ्रीका में मैक्सिमम
Right.
वैल्यू क्या है, अमेरिका में मैक्सिमम वैल्यू क्या है, एशिया में मैक्सिमम वैल्यू क्या है, यूरोप में मैक्सिमम वैल्यू क्या है, ठीक है. Now I will look into the world table and I will check in Africa which country has this maximum value. है ना? So in Africa, this is the maximum value and this is for Algeria. So that is why what I'm doing, this particular output I kept in a CT. मैंने इसको CT में डाला. And then I'm joining this with a world table, correct? Based on this query. कहाँ गई वो query? Joins वाली, yeah. Here is the query. So I joined CT1 with a world table based on this condition that the region should be same and the internet user should be same as the maximum internet user. So engine will join CT1 with the world table based on this condition with this and this condition with this. So wherever it will find this combination, it will fetch it from the world and I will get country. This is what I want from the world table, right? Is that clear now?
Yeah, clear now. Got it.
Okay, Swapnali, is this clear to you?
So it's just based upon
Yes.
the region, then we are fetching the country. Like in each
Ah,
region, which country it belongs to.
correct.
Okay.
Actually,
Mhm.
the use case I will tell you from my project, it was a telecom company for client for which I was working. So they wanted to change, they wanted to establish their network connections and all those things, more towers for each and every region. So they thought, okay, first of all, we will pick that country which has the maximum internet users because they will get a big market there. So they are given this task to us. First of all, tell me each and every region, which country the maximum internet users are there. So what we have done for each and every region, first of all, we derive the maximum internet users. Then we check if this number is for which country. That's all. So then we have given this report okay, for each and every region. Africa, Algeria has the maximum internet users, America, Canada, Asia, Afghanistan, Europe, Albania. Okay, clear है?
Tanvir, एक question है.
Yeah.
In the chat, I mean in the group, I have pasted
Hmm.
one screenshot कि मतलब मैंने
Okay.
एक ट्राई किया था वहां पे. वो
Mhm.
यूज नहीं कर सकते हम instead of using this joins कि मुझे ज्वाइन पता नहीं था तो
अच्छा अच्छा, रुक जाओ एक सेकंड, मैं देखता हूँ, बट आई विल शेयर वन मोर सॉल्यूशन फॉर दिस। ओके, तो पहले मैं
Sure.
देख लेता हूँ आपने क्या शेयर किया। हाँ, आपका स्क्रीनशॉट आई कुड नॉट सी वेयर यू हैव शेयर। अच्छा,
ग्रुप
आपने
में
शेयर किया सिलेक्ट रीजन मैक्सिमम, आपने सिटी से बनाया ना?
हाँ
हाँ ओके। नहीं नहीं, ये फेल क्यों होगा, इसकी ना क्वेरी उठा के दो आप, मैं बताऊंगा, ठीक है? क्वेरी बना के दो मेरे को, आपने स्क्रीनशॉट भी भेजा है ना? शेयर दैट क्वेरी विथ मी,
हाँ
आई विल टेल यू व्हेन
हाँ
इट विल फेल। For this scenario, it will work, but I will explain you when it will fail, okay? But meanwhile, let me explain one more solution for this. Therefore, there is one more solution for this query. So, solution two. So what you can do here, I will try to solve this now using window function, okay? So select the star from world. So what all things we have? We have, I will keep region first, then country, then population, then internet users. Okay. No, I want the maximum, so I will use rank function. You can use dense rank as well. So rank over, I want region wise, no? So I will use partition by region. So Apani, I think you have not gone through window function as well, right?
yes, that's why I'm not
Uh,
getting this
so
rank and
so
all.
you can ignore it. So for others,
Yeah,
you can.
sure.
So when you will go through that window function, you can revisit this. Okay. Others,
Yes.
you focus here. What I'm trying to explain. So partition by region, order by internet users. I'm not sure how many of you are revising SQL are. Please keep on revising SQL. If you are not strong in SQL, it's very difficult to survive in IT industry. I'm repeating multiple times. So don't take SQL lightly. Data analyst, data engineering, everywhere. SQL के बिना बहुत मुश्किल है भाई साहब, ठीक है? So first of all, let's try to understand this query. I'm not sure how many of you remember rank, dense rank, ये सब भूल गए आप लोग. So this is the output. Okay, I will quickly try to explain this. So in this window function, first of all, partition by will be executed. So data will be separated based on the partition. So this is Africa partition. Okay. And then you have America partition. Then you have Asia. And then you have Europe. Okay, this is the task of partition by, no, it segregates the data based on the partition. Then order by internet users descending. So within each partition, internet users will be sorted in descending order. So you could check within region Africa, internet users is in descending order. In America, internet users in descending order. Within Asia, internet users are in descending order. Europe, internet users are in descending order. Then, like rank will assign the rank. So the maximum will get the rank 1, 2, 3 like this. For each and every region, you will get the rank, right? Now you can keep this in a CT and then you can apply filter where rank equals to 1. That's all. With CT1
This
as
was really simple, Tanvir, rather than,
uh,
I mean,
this. You're right. This is simple, but in an interview, you never know. Interviewers can ask you, okay, no, solve this using joins. That is why. But you're right. The
okay.
year thoda simple hai. And that's all. This is the output. Okay. So you got it. For each and every region, this country has the maximum internet users. And if you don't want population, internet users, and rank, you remove it this column. So just keep in star region, comma, country. See, when we take interview now, so we also know okay, which is a easy solution. Okay. And generally candidates, they will write this solution. But then we will ask, no, solve this using joins. Because see, we want to check how comfortable you are in each and every aspect of SQL. But in interview, try to share the simple solution only. You don't have to prove yourself you are a scientist. Because sometimes you will give complicated solution. Maybe they will ask explaining And if you're not able to explain, you'll be in trouble. So this is second solution, right? Okay, any other question? Is this clear to everyone?
Yes,
Understood
I'm
everyone?
clear.
So yeah, Swapnali, you have shared the query
Yeah, I have pasted in the chats.
in this Teams chat.
Yes.
Kahani. Yeah, it's there. Okay, I will tell you when this will fail. I think it is not tested properly. क्या ये सही से टेस्ट नहीं हुआ.
हाँ, वो थोड़ा एक्सेल में ऊपर नीचे हुआ
हाँ
है।
एक्सेल का फॉर्म होता है. हाँ ठीक है, एक सेकंड मैं करता हूँ इसको. हाँ, just a minute. Copy. फॉर्मेट थोड़ा ठीक करना पड़ेगा. Okay, so Swapnali is telling कि Tanvir, I have written this solution. Let's say this is solution 3. So what she has done, here she has done the same way. She is trying to find the maximum internet users for each and every region. ठीक है, ये तो सही है. This is correct. She has derived the maximum internet users for each and every region. Here, what she has done, she thought, okay, okay, I have derived this. So now from the world table, she is trying to fetch these values, region, country, internet users from world, uh, where internet users is this value. So what actually she is trying to do, explain here. First of all, Swapnali, you derived the maximum internet users for each and every region, which is correct. This step is correct. Then here you executed this query. So here what you are trying to do, you are trying to actually search from the world table. Okay, from the world table. So here आपका, sorry, there is a world table here. Okay. So this is the world table. So now from the world table, you have written from world. So this is the world table. You are telling SQL engine from this world table where internet users. So you are trying to apply filter on this column, है ना? Where internet users, you are trying to apply filter. But in filter, what you have written in select max usage from CT1. So you are telling, okay, whatever the max usage at present in CT1, so you apply filter. Correct now. So literally speaking, so at the backend SQL engine will change this query and engine will check what are the max usage from the CT1. So you kept this output in CT1. So this is the CT1. So engine will replace this with these values, right? So it will replace with these values. So it will get the value here, this one, right? Comma. This is how that query works, right? The inner query.
Yes.
I know. So, Acha, I'm not sure here how many of you are understanding, but is this a step clear? आप लोग समझ रहे हो मैं यहाँ पे क्या कर रहा हूँ? For this, you have to be clear with CT and all those things. So this query will be converted into this query by SQL engine. Is this a step clear?
Yeah,
Yes.
Clear है सबको, ठीक है? Now what engine will do? Engine will understand from this here. Tanvir is telling me to search these values from the world table in this column internet users. So engine will start searching this, all these values. So engine will find इसका ना color में change अच्छा नहीं ऐसे ही रहने दो. So this value is present here. Engine इसको highlight करेगा. Okay, this value I found it. Then 1717 ये जो भी है कहाँ गया ये है. It will be highlighted. Then 9237489 कहाँ गया ये है. This will be highlighted. 2191467 this is highlighted. ठीक है. And engine will give this output. So let me execute this query. So this is the output. Now tell me, is this the same output which I have derived? क्या सेम आउटपुट है? देखो मैं यहाँ पर दिखाता हूँ आउटपुट कहाँ गया यार. हाँ ये देखो रीजन कंट्री यही था ना. Is this the same output? Just take region and country. Are you getting the same? Africa, Algeria, Africa, Algeria, America, Canada, America, Canada, Asia, Afghanistan, Asia, Afghanistan, Europe, Albania, Europe, Albania. So Swapnali has got the same output, correct? Then why I'm telling you this query is not correct? Are you understanding my concern? मैं क्या कह रहा हूँ? Swapnali has shared this query. So this query I executed right now. You got the same output which I have got from my query, right? But even then, why I'm telling you this query is incorrect? Can anyone answer this? Is my question clear what I'm telling? What I'm asking is?
Yes, clear.
Swapnali has shared this query. I executed this query. I got the same output which I got from my query. Exactly same output, same region, same country. But still, I'm telling you this query is incorrect. This is a wrong query. Why? See.
Because
Gautam,
it
will you
cannot
try?
handle, like in select map, I cannot handle null if null records are there. So in that case, it might fail.
Null, chalo ठीक है. Null also fine. Any other thought? Okay, let me answer. Let me answer. Why I'm telling you this query is wrong. But this is a good approach. I appreciate Swapnali. Your thought process is correct. Okay. But there's a special scenario where it will fail. So that's what I will try to explain here. So this query will be translated in this fashion by the SQL engine. I hope you all have understood this. Till here, you all have understood, I'm assuming. Now, suppose let's consider a special scenario. I know this is a very exceptional scenario, but it may be possible, right? So in this case, what will happen? Okay, uh, uh, suppose for Europe, okay, Europe, I have no, not Europe. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Suppose for Africa, okay. In Africa, let's say I have one more country, Nigeria, okay, and suppose the total internet users is same. I know it's the chances are very less, but suppose in Africa I have one more record, Nigeria, and this is the internet users, same as this one. Are you understanding my point? What I'm telling?
Can I explain one more time?
What I'm telling is, suppose in Africa I have one more record for Africa, and the country is Nigeria, and suppose okay, Nigeria also has the same internet users what you have in Europe and Albania. This one. I'm just telling, suppose we have this. Okay, let me insert this record. Okay. Suppose I have in Africa one more country, Nigeria. Okay. And let's say the internet users is same. Okay. So now this is the data, correct? Okay, first of all, is my point clear what I'm telling here? Is this scenario clear?
Yes.
I'm telling that let's say in Africa, I have one more country, Nigeria, where the internet users is same as what you have in Europe and Albania. Europe, Albania, this one. Okay. Now, I'm executing the same query which Swapnali has given. This one. Okay. Now, Swapnali, your query is giving me this output. Now tell me, is this correct output? As per your query, for Africa, I'm getting two countries. So you are telling in Africa, Algeria is also the maximum internet users, and Africa, Nigeria is also the maximum internet users. But if I will share this data with my client, he will ask, no, Tanvir, how it is possible, yeah? I ask you in Africa, which is the maximum internet users. So I could easily see Algeria is the maximum internet users. Then why you're showing Nigeria as well? Now tell me, is this the correct output? Come on, everyone. Is this the correct output?
No.
No, Tanvir.
So basically, for the duplicate regions, it will give the different, I mean, incorrect data, right?
नहीं, 1 minute. I don't 1 minute. Hold on. ये output सही है कि नहीं? Yes or no?
नहीं, नहीं.
नहीं है, सही नहीं. Okay. So Apnali, is this clear to you why this is not the correct output?
Yeah.
My client will ask, no, okay, Tanvir, I asked the maximum internet users for each and every region. So America, you are showing Canada, this is fine. Asia, you are showing Afghanistan, this is fine. Europe, you are showing Albania, this is fine. So Tanvir, why for Africa, you are showing two countries here? Client is asking me this question. I have to agree here that yes, this is incorrect.
I have used distinct now.
Distinct you have used for region, right? But here, region and country is a different combination. बल्कि यहाँ पे distinct लगाने का कोई मतलब ही नहीं है. Okay, and your query distinct is not required. ठीक है? Are you understanding? So actually, what is the problem here? यहाँ पर हुआ क्या? कि this query will be translated in this format by SQL engine. SQL इसको convert करेगा है ना? Now SQL is searching this value. So accidentally or it's a purely coincidence that this number 2191467 is present in Europe as well as Africa. Got it? So that is why engine is showing you both the countries of Africa, because you are searching just based on the internet users, but you are supposed to search based on the region as well as internet users. So in this scenario, this query will fail. Now you understood?
Tanvir, what if we pass the region comma max usage from CT1 where like in the where condition?
Then it will
Then
work,
also.
but that query works only in Oracle. Okay, it doesn't work in other databases. I understood. You are telling कि Tanvir ठीक है. I will do one thing. I will write here region, comma this, and this combination. I will search here in the in clause as well. I think this is what you are telling, right?
Yeah.
है ना? आप यही कहना चाह रही हो ना? तो
Yes,
this query works only in Oracle. देखो यहाँ पर ये काम नहीं कर रहा है. But the same query if you will execute in Oracle, no, then it will work. But it doesn't work in most of the databases. ठीक है? Is this clear?
Yes.
Yeah, then.
So Swapnali, you understood why this query will fail under which scenario? Because यार आप सिर्फ internet users check कर रही हो ना, तो may be possible that this number will be present in any other country as well. है ना? Possible है. All the chances are very less, but still the interviewer can ask you this question. तो फिर तो ये fail हो गया, right? Now see the query which I have written. Wait, query. See this query. देख लो. I'm executing this one. You're getting Africa, Algeria only one record, है ना? Yeah, you check this one. This one. You're getting only you are getting only one. दो रिकॉर्ड आ रहा है नहीं we are getting only one record. So that is fine. Don't get confused कि यार मेरी query fail कैसे हो गई. That is fine. I appreciate कि you are practicing और ये सब scenarios बनते हैं. So this is a new learning for you. Okay, and this is for everyone. Okay. So ठीक है. Understood. Any other question?
So, Tanvir, I have one question. Previously, Swapnil has given you the query, right? And it is working in right now, the current situation, right? But you have said like there will be a duplication of regions, then this query will not work, right? So this is the way we need to approach it.
Sorry, ये duplication नहीं हो रहा region का. We cannot tell कि this यहाँ पर duplicate हो रहा है. Because देखो यहाँ पर the scenario is different. No, I totally inserted a new record. कहाँ गया? ये अफ्रीका के साथ नाइजीरिया. दिस इज नॉट अ डुप्लीकेट. ये पॉसिबल है कि एक रीजन में यू कैन हैव अनदर कंट्री. ओके, तो ये पॉसिबल है. नाउ यू कैन टेल. अब स्वप्नली को समझ लो कि इफ आई एम टेकिंग इंटरव्यू, अब स्वप्नली बोल सकती हैं कि तनवीर यू आस्क फॉर दिस डेटा. नो, आपके तो क्वेश्चन में तो तनवीर नाइजीरिया वाज नॉट देयर, देन माय क्वेरी इज वर्किंग परफेक्टली. स्वप्नली कैन काउंटर दिस. यार आपने तो वो डेटा दिया, उसके लिए मेरी क्वेरी काम कर रही है. मुझे क्या मालूम कि आप एक नया रिकॉर्ड इंसर्ट कर दोगे तनवीर, राइट? She can argue here. तो देखो होता क्या है कि when you're working in project, okay, as a data engineer or data analyst, you're dealing with millions of records, correct? But you never know कि the next day what new transactions you will get. आपको कुछ नहीं मालूम है. हो सकता है next day you can get duplicate, हो सकता है next day you can get null and all those things. So then you cannot tell to your product owner, to project manager कि अरे यार whatever data was present on 20th of July I coded based on that. मेरे को क्या मालूम था कि कल एक नया डेटा आ जाएगा. तो आपका प्रोडक्ट ऑनर कहेगा कि यार यू आर वर्किंग एज अ डेटा इंजीनियर, आपके पास वो विजन होना चाहिए. यू शुड हैव दैट विजन कि मे बी इफ आई विल गेट डुप्लीकेट माय क्वेरी विल बी एबल टू हैंडल और नॉट. मे बी इफ आई विल गेट नल माय क्वेरी विल बी एबल टू हैंडल और नॉट. ओके, देन यू कैन नॉट give this excuse कि यार I coded based on this data only, because in business transactions you never know what type of data you will get down the line. There's no guarantee for it, right? Hope it is clear.
यस, द थिंग इज तनवीर की मतलब अगर ये ऐसा हम प्रैक्टिस करते हैं जब, तो अगर मेरे पास एक टेबल है तो मैं वो विंडो मतलब मैं बस वो विंडो की तरफ ही देखूंगी. मतलब मेरे पास नई वर्ल्ड का रिकॉर्ड है और मैं रफ में पहले चेक करूंगी कि मेरे पास इतने बकेट्स है और इस पे मैं कंडीशन लगा रही हूँ, चलो मेरा आउटपुट आ रहा है. बट ये थॉट में आया ही नहीं कि मेरे पास मिलियन ऑफ डेटा हो सकता है और वो डुप्लीकेट भी हो सकता है ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ लाइक इंटरनेट यूजर और एनीथिंग. वो नहीं सोचा.
वो हाँ नहीं, वो एक्सपीरियंस के साथ आता है, नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम. मतलब जब हम लोग भी मतलब व्हेन आई वाज वर्किंग एज अ फ्रेशर तो मैंने सब झेला है. सो दैट इज फाइन, वो होता है. ओके, दैट्स नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम. तो ये ठीक है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. ओके,
बट इट्स गुड. अच्छा लगा, कुछ अच्छा सीखा आज.
या दैट इज व्हाई आई थॉट कि नहीं एक सेशन की जरूरत है. तो दैट्स व्हाट आई थॉट कि एक एडॉक सेशन रख के लेट्स डिस्कस इट. ओके, तो एनी अदर क्वेश्चन एनीवन? ये क्लियर हो गया सबको?
तनवीर, एक क्वेश्चन है, नॉट फॉर दिस सेशन बट एक एडॉक सेशन, अगर आप वो अपने वो एमटेक के रिगार्डिंग कुछ बोल रहे थे लास्ट टाइम.
हाँ यार,
तो
बहुत लोगों ने पूछा
बहुत टाइम
यार.
से
ठीक है,
पेंडिंग है वो.
मैं रखता हूँ. हाँ नहीं मैं रखता हूँ. वेरी सॉरी,
मैं वेट कर रहा हूँ उसका
आई नो
एक्चुअली.
इट्स पेंडिंग फॉर लॉन्ग टाइम. नहीं मैं रखता हूँ. ओके, तो आई विल शेयर माय एक्सपीरियंस इन ऑल दोस थिंग्स, बट इट्स गोइंग ऑन गुड. ओके, बट थोड़ा चैलेंजिंग भी है. ओके, यू हैव टू मेंटेन लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स, बट ठीक है यार, सीखते रहना चाहिए कुछ कुछ चीजें. ओके ठीक है, आई
तो
विल शेड्यूल
उसके
वन सेशन अकेले.
प्रोज एंड कॉन्स क्या आपको लग रहे हैं, वो एक बार आप अगर सेशन रख के बता सकते हैं तो अच्छा
हाँ
रहेगा.
मैं बताऊंगा, मैं सेशन रख के बताऊंगा. कौन साइड तो कुछ ज्यादा नहीं है, वही है कि टाइम मैनेज करना थोड़ा मुश्किल हो रहा है. बट ठीक है यार, कुछ ना कुछ सीखने के लिए मिल रहा है. ठीक है.
ठीक है
तो
सर.
गौतम, यू हैव शेयर्ड वन क्वेरी. सो हाँ या कविता, जस्ट 1 minute. सो गौतम, दिस क्वेरी इज टू डिलीट द डुप्लीकेट रिकॉर्ड्स, राइट? यही है ना?
Yes, sir. Yes.
हाँ, so that
Sir,
query is
actually,
correct, but it doesn't works in all the databases. Yeah, tell me.
yes, sir. Like in the second scenario, when I used to try, like I added the ename, comma, no, at that time it used to fail. But whenever in the first query I used to neglect that ename, So I was able to delete the record. So how like first and second query differ?
You just share me the query once, okay, along with the screenshot. I will explain that.
Oh,
Okay, because again, this
okay.
explanation will take some time, but this will work only
Okay.
in Oracle, I think. Okay. Okay, I will
Okay.
take one session how to delete duplicates. Multiple approaches are there. We can discuss in detail. Okay. So
Sure.
fine then. Any other question? Any other concern? Any other suggestion? All good. सब आप लोग ठीक ठाक हो. Long time connecting with each one of you, but I remember all of you. Yeah. ठीक है. So fine then.
So Tanvi,
Uh,
I have
hmm,
one point. Sorry. Uh,
hmm,
so, like in data science ML, so when we
hmm.
write the code, it is only like we write the code in the Python only.
किसमें डेटा साइंस में
हाँ, data science ML में.
ईमेल में क्या है ना कि वी यूज मेनी अदर लाइब्रेरीज एज वेल ओके तो
हाँ.
मोस्टली लाइक व्हेन वी आर क्रिएटिंग मॉडल्स तो उसमें पाइथन की भी जरूरत है एसक्यूएल की भी है एंड मोर देन दैट बेस्ड ऑन माय एक्सपीरियंस मैथमेटिक्स के स्टैटिस्टिक्स एंड ऑल दिस थिंग्स आर मोस्टली यूज्ड ओके तो मैं ऐसा नहीं कह पाऊंगा कि सिर्फ सीक्वल या सिर्फ पाइथन मतलब मेरे हिसाब से more than 40% weightage I'm giving to mathematics, especially statistics, probability. Okay, but again, it's not like you have to be very strong. At least if you know the basics, you can work. But yeah, I can tell very honestly that you should have a keen interest in mathematics. Then you enter the world of ML. Don't just, and this is for everyone, don't just enter the world of ML because that is the buzzword these days. No, go with your, what I can say, like whatever you like. Like many folks, they connected with me. Tanvir, I want to enter the world of data engineering. My question is, do you like coding? If you don't like coding, please don't enter the world of data engineering. It's purely coding. Okay, because IT industry is not only about coding,
But
many other things are there.
but there are many other things also. Then we like for the
Hmm.
data analyst also they're asking now Azure like how you know Azure only because
See,
sometimes.
why they're asking, the reason is, see, again, I don't think just they cannot reject a candidate because he or she doesn't know Azure. ऐसा कभी नहीं हो सकता. Okay. The reason is Azure is more about creating data pipelines. अगर मुझसे कोई कहेगा एक लाइन में बताओ यार क्या है Azure चाहे GCP चाहे AWS वहां पर data pipelines बनाते हैं. Now why they ask data analysts कि they should know it? The reason is he may be in a particular company. The entire architect is based on Azure. So maybe they are looking कि अगर मेरे को कोई डेटा एनालिस्ट ऐसा मिल जाए जिसने Azure पे काम किया है तो उसको वो चीज वो वाकिफ होगा उससे उसके लिए वो एक नया चीज नहीं होगा. That is the only reason. Okay. और ऐसा भी नहीं है कि किसी को एज्योर नहीं आता है वो सीक्वल पाइथन में बहुत ही स्ट्रांग है तो उसे रिजेक्ट कर देंगे ऐसा कभी नहीं हो सकता क्योंकि डेटा एनालिस्ट में बेसिकली सीक्वल पाइथन पावर बीआई इसमें अगर कोई स्ट्रांग है तो इट्स फाइन ओके एंड मोर ओवर the companies know that they have to train their employees so that is why each and every company they have their in-house training academy. ठीक है तो आप तो यार जॉब डिस्क्रिप्शन में देखोगे तो बहुत सारी चीजें होती हैं लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स आर देयर तो जस्ट चेक डू यू नो 50 और 60% ऑफ इट वी अप्लाई फॉर इट क्योंकि हमें भी मालूम है ये सारी मतलब हमारी जो एक्सपेक्टेशंस है जो उम्मीदें हैं उस पे कोई भी ऐसा बंदा नहीं मिल सकता है कि जो सबको फुलफिल करेगा. ओके तो 50-60% इफ यू फुलफिलिंग आप चलेगा. अब कितना चीज सीखोगे यार अब उसके लिए फिर आप एज्योर सीखोगे एज्योर का पूरा पाइपलाइन सीखोगे तो इंसान पागल ही हो जाएगा. फंडामेंटल्स पे ध्यान दो या फंडामेंटल्स पे ध्यान दो सीक्वल पाइथन स्ट्रांग होना चाहिए. मैं हमेशा एक ही बात कहता हूँ सीक्वल पाइथन स्ट्रांग होना चाहिए. टूल्स आते जाते रहेंगे. ओके टूल्स पे कोई तवक्को मत रखो आप. ओके टूल्स पे आप एतमाद भी नहीं कर सकते कि हाँ भाई मैं पावर बीआई का चैंपियन हूँ मैं हमेशा रहूंगा. नहीं कर हो सकता है कि द न्यू कंपनी विल लॉन्च सम अदर प्रोडक्ट बिकॉज ईच एंड एवरी कंपनी उनके बीच में एक वो टसल चल रहा है. ओके दे कीप ऑन लॉन्चिंग न्यू प्रोडक्ट्स. ओके तो वो होता रहता है. ओके जैसे मैं एक एग्जांपल दिखा रहा हूँ कल मैं देख रहा था फेस वॉश का. मैं सोचता हूँ इतने फेस वॉश की नई नई चीजें क्या निकल रही हैं. कभी उस फेस वॉश में कभी वो डालते हैं कि मैंने ये डाल दिया कोई उसके अंदर लेमन डाल रहे हैं कोई कुछ डाल रहे हैं कोई कुछ डाल रहे हैं. क्यों कि बस पब्लिक को दिमाग को खराब करो कि नया नया प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च करो कि हम मार्केट में बने रहें. राइट अब हमारे जो बाप दादा थे वो लोग मुल्तानी मिट्टी यूज करते थे शायद आप लोगों को भी याद होगा. राइट and that was far better than all this face wash and all this thing 10 तरह के निकले हुए हैं. So why they launched this to sustain in the market. उन्हें बस मार्केट में रहना है. That is why these companies they create new products कि दूसरे को ओवरटेक करो. Now you're talking about Power BI. I remember when I started my IT industry, मतलब when I started my career in the IT industry, at that time we used to have UAL, Unified Access Layer. बहुत को तो मालूम भी नहीं होगा. Then I have worked on OBI, Oracle Business Intelligence. फिर Alteryx आया, फिर Tableau आया, फिर Power BI आया. कल फिर कोई एक नया आ जाएगा, right?
Because
तो
I
tools को
also
ठीक है,
worked on
सीख
Tableau.
लेना.
Power BI आ गया. Tableau वालों की तो
Power
कोई
BI आ
जॉब ही
गया
नहीं
ना.
है. हम्म,
हाँ, तो वो होता है. दैट इज व्हाई यू हैव टू कीप ऑन एक्सप्लोरिंग. और प्रोजेक्ट पे नेवर ट्रस्ट कि प्रोजेक्ट कि ओ आई एम अ क्रिटिकल रिसोर्स, मैं अपने प्रोजेक्ट का सुपरमैन हूँ. नहीं, ये इसमें कभी मत रहना, क्योंकि मेरे साथ ऐसा एक हादसा हो चुका है. आई वाज वर्किंग फॉर सिटी बैंक, आई वाज अ क्रिटिकल प्रोजेक्ट. फिर मैंने विप्रो का इंटरव्यू दिया लॉन्ग बैक 2014 एंड आई वाज रिजेक्टेड. तो मेरे को बहुत बड़ा धक्का लगा था वहां से. तो मेरे को समझ में आया कि नहीं, ये प्रोजेक्ट के भरोसे नहीं रहने का. ओके, बिकॉज इंटरव्यू में दे आस्क क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम एनीवेयर, बट प्रोजेक्ट में ऐसा नहीं होता है. प्रोजेक्ट में वी यूज लिमिटेड कॉन्सेप्ट्स. ओके, तो चलो ठीक है. होप आई आंसर्ड योर क्वेश्चंस. एनी अदर क्वेश्चन? ऑल गुड?
So Tanvi, sorry, I know it's too late now. But I have a last question regarding as a generic only. So like I don't have an interest in the coding, right? And I have, like my maths is also very weak, right? I'm not that too strong. So and I have a like 6+ experience now. So what other areas we can explore and we can go? So I'm confused here.
नहीं, ठीक है, बहुत अच्छा. ओके, सी दैट्स वेरी गुड. यू नो योर वीक पॉइंट एंड स्ट्रांग पॉइंट. ठीक है. और मेरा मानना है कि हर के अंदर कुछ ना कुछ एक स्पेशल चीज होती है. ओके, अब एमएफ हुसैन को यू कैन नॉट कंपेयर विद सचिन तेंदुलकर, राइट? एंड सचिन तेंदुलकर यू कैन नॉट कंपेयर विद एपीजे अब्दुल कलाम. सबका अपना अपना एक अहमियत है, करेक्ट? तो अच्छी बात है. कोडिंग नहीं आता तो नहीं आता यार, मेरे को क्या दिक्कत है. मैथमेटिक्स मेरे को नहीं आता तो नहीं आता, उससे थोड़े ना है कि मेरी दुनिया खत्म हो जाएगी. नथिंग लाइक दैट. हाँ, डेटा एनालिस्ट में क्या है ना कि इट्स नॉट मोर अबाउट कोडिंग. इसमें थोड़ा डेटा का बस एनालिसिस करना होता है. इट्स नॉट अबाउट टोटली मैथमेटिक्स. थोड़ा मोड़ा मैथमेटिक्स है जो कि आ जाता है आदमी को. इसमें क्या है कि इट्स मोर अबाउट कम्युनिकेशन, प्रेजेंटेशन एंड डॉक्यूमेंटेशन, बिकॉज यू हैव टू वर्क वेरी क्लोजली विद द क्लाइंट. और इसमें एक प्लस पॉइंट क्या है ना कि आप स्टेक होल्डर्स के साथ डायरेक्टली कांटेक्ट करते हो, तो आपका एक रेपुटेशन बनता है. यू गेट ए फेस वैल्यू. ये बहुत ही अच्छा है इसमें. ओके, जो कि डेटा इंजीनियर्स में नहीं है. डेटा इंजीनियर्स दे गेट ए रिक्वायरमेंट, दे वर्क इन साइलोज, वो अपना पाइपलाइन बना के साइड हो जाता है. अब उस पाइपलाइन के ऊपर देन यू नो लाइक आफ्टर दैट योर बिजनेस इंटेलिजेंस गाइज विल कम, दे विल क्रिएट डैशिंग रिपोर्ट्स. फिर वो एआई का बंदा आएगा, वो अपना एआई का मशीन लर्निंग वाला मॉडल्स बना रहे हैं, वो सब कर रहे हैं. तो वो दुनिया को दिखता है, ठीक है, दुनिया को वो दिखता है. बट उसके पीछे किसने पाइपलाइन बनाया, किसने लॉजिक लगाया, वो नहीं दिखता है. इसलिए डेटा इंजीनियर्स ना वो दब जाते हैं. तो डेटा एनालिस्ट के लिए ये एक बहुत बड़ा प्लस पॉइंट है कि यू गेट ए फेस वैल्यू, यू गेट ए व्हाट आई कैन से लाइक एप्रिसिएशन, लाइक एनीथिंग. सो यू गो फॉर डेटा एनालिस्ट. इसमें बिल्कुल चैंपियन बन जाओ एंड अंडरस्टैंड. हाँ, हाँ बोलिए.
Okay.
Understand in and out of it and then switch into the world of data science. और वहां से डेटा साइंटिस्ट का सफर तय करो आप. ओके, एंड अगेन डेटा साइंस. हाँ,
Sorry, but I have a I'm not too strong in maths. Okay, so
नहीं,
this is
मैं
my
वही कह रहा हूँ
concern
कि
also.
डेटा साइंटिस्ट इज नॉट ओनली अबाउट मैथमेटिक्स. यार बेसिक मैथमेटिक्स में क्या है यार, एवरेज का फॉर्मूला क्या है, सम ऑफ ऑल ऑब्जर्वेशंस डिवाइडेड बाय नंबर ऑफ ऑब्जर्वेशंस. ठीक है, इसमें
Right.
मैथमेटिक्स क्या है, राइट? उसी तरह से सिंपल सिंपल, इवन इफ यू नो फॉर्मूला, मीन, मीडियन, मोड, ये सब के फॉर्मूला, प्रोबेबिलिटी का बेसिक बेसिक जान जाओ. ठीक है, बेस थ्योरम में मत जाओ आप, वो कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है, एग्री. बेसिक भी आप जान जाओगे ना तो यू विल गेट एन आइडिया कि अच्छा कैसे करना है. ओके, इंटर इनटू द वर्ल्ड ऑफ डेटा साइंस. वहां से डेटा साइंटिस्ट बन जाओ, लीड डेटा साइंटिस्ट बन जाओ, सीनियर डेटा साइंटिस्ट बन जाओ, फिर प्रोडक्ट ऑनर, प्रोडक्ट मैनेजर में चले जाओ. दैट्स ऑल. वो एक बात है, करेक्ट?
So
डोंट एंटर
product
इनटू द वर्ल्ड ऑफ
owner
एमएल.
and okay, so product owner and the data science is different or it is correlated?
नहीं, वो है कि वो एक क्या कहता हूँ कि वो एक हायरार्की है. प्रोडक्ट
Okay.
ऑनर में क्या होता है कि ऐसे कि एक पूरा प्रोडक्ट आपके जिम्मे कर दिया जाएगा.
Right.
क्लाइंट की एक पूरी रिक्वायरमेंट. अब कविता को देखना है कि कविता को पूरा उसका टेक्निकल चीजें मालूम होनी चाहिए. प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर क्या होता है कि वो सब देखेगा कि कितने रिसोर्स हैं, किसको क्या काम मिला, किसको सैलरी हाइक मिला या नहीं मिला, किसको ये काम एलोकेटेड था, वक्त पे हुआ या नहीं हुआ. कुछ एस्केलेशन हुआ तो क्यों हुआ, किस वजह से हुआ, क्लाइंट के साथ रेपो कैसा है, वो प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर का काम है। ओके, दैट इज व्हाई आई नेवर एंटर द वर्ल्ड ऑफ प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर, क्योंकि मेरे को वो समझ में नहीं आता। ठीक है, तो मैं हमेशा टेक्निकल फील्ड में रहा। तो ठीक है, जिसको जो पसंद है अपना करो। ऐसा कोई जरूरी नहीं है कि मेरे को कोडिंग नहीं आ रहा हो मैं डेटा इंजीनियरिंग में चले जा रहा हूँ, मत करो यार, ऐसा भूल से मत करो। ओके, फ्यू ऑफ यू कनेक्टेड कि तनवीर आप एज़्योर स्टार्ट करो, आई वांट टू लर्न इट। मैंने पूछा कि कोडिंग आता है, नहीं यार कोडिंग बहुत टफ लगता है, मत करो यार, क्यों वक्त जाया कर दो। जिसमें आपको दिलचस्पी है तो गो विद दैट, राइट। क्यों अपने आप को वक्त वहां
अपने
जाया
आप पे
करना,
प्रेशर क्यों लेना फालतू का?
क्यों, बिल्कुल यार, ऐसे ही जिंदगी छोटी हो रही है यार, बीपी है, ब्लड प्रेशर, शुगर से इंसान परेशान है। मैं कहता हूँ जो जिंदगी है मस्त रहो, खाओ पियो, एंजॉय करो, इतना बर्डन लेके जिंदगी नहीं गुजारना, है ना। तो 50 साल के बाद तो हर किसी को कुछ ना कुछ बीमारी हो जा रही है, कहाँ वक्त बचा है। बड़ी छोटी सी मुख्तसर सी जिंदगी है, इसको ऐश आराम करके अच्छे से गुजारे इंसान, है कि नहीं। उतना बड़े नहीं लेना चाहिए, डोंट टेक दैट मच स्ट्रेस। जो आता है करो, मुकद्दर में किस्मत में जो लिखा होगा वो तो मिल ही के रहेगा, उससे कोई नहीं छीन सकता, है कि नहीं। ठीक है, शायद कुछ ज्यादा ज्ञान की बातें हो गई यहाँ। तो थैंक्स अ लॉट एवरीवन, I really enjoyed it.
Thank you,
So,
Tanvi.
and I appreciate his staying for more than I think 1.5 hours. So thanks a lot everyone. Take care. Good night. Bye. And connect again.
Right.
Thank you,
Bye.
Tanvi.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you everyone. Take care. Bye.